images of O. Paneerselvam leaving his house and going to the Raj Bhavan, and you can judge from the kind of cries that greeted him as soon as he exited his house and was making his way to his car, of the kind of support that he enjoys. It's going to be very, very interesting. So it seems that civil society is siding with O. Paneerselvam. He seems to have a large mass of people who are supporting him. It's very rare that you have film stars actually speaking out in favor of a person or making a political statement, but in the recent past, in the last few days, we have seen that happen in OPS's favor. Shashikala Natarajan on the other side has taken away a massive chunk of the MLAs that the AIADMK has. In fact, barring 4 or 5, all of them, Shashikala claims, actually support her. All of them are currently holed away in a 5-star resort on East Coast Road, reportedly. Some say that they have gone there only to ensure that none of them are poached. Others are alleging that they have been kept there under duress. They have been taken away forcibly and kept in what some are describing as illegal confinement. But for now, it is Paneerselvam who is on his way to the Raj Bhavan. So a few of the MLAs, a few of the party leaders who are supporting him, are accompanying him. My colleague Pramod Madhav tried to speak to them. Right now, it's only all smiles. Absolutely no statement for now. Akshay Nath is at Raj Bhavan, where I believe that Paneerselvam would be expected in just about what? 4 or 5 minutes from now, Akshay?
Well, Padmaja, he starting very from there, and from Greaves Road, it's a distance of close to 30 to 20 minutes, and it's already seen that the traffic around the area has been controlled, and we're seeing that the entire location is barricaded, and more police officials are coming. If my camera person can pan to that to my right, you'll be able to see that there are a lot of police officials streaming in, and everybody is vandalizing the entire place, and also barricades are being brought in, and this will be the exact route through which O. Paneerselvam will be coming from his Greaves Road residence, and it is expected that very shortly he'll reach here. And around half an hour back, we saw that the governor of Tamil Nadu, Vidyasagar Rao, had arrived here, and it was also seen that the appointment for O. Paneerselvam is at 5 p.m. and very soon he will be reaching here, and we are able to see that the kind of security levels that is increasing and the traffic that is being controlled clearly indicates that he's already started his movement from Greenways Road, Padmaja.
But what exactly is the purpose of this visit? Have they been told to formally convey the kind of support that they enjoy, the numbers they have with them, Akshay? What are you learning?
Well, Padmaja, according to our sources, we're being told that this is a meeting where O. Paneerselvam is going to ensure that the governor is made to understand about how he was forcefully made to resign, and also clearly trying to establish the kind of support that he has been getting from different parties here. We've been seeing that within the AIADMK itself, very senior leaders have been showcasing their support for Paneerselvam. We've seen PH Pandyan, we've seen Madhusudanan, and we've seen many others coming out openly and supporting him. And in fact, it is also seen that the local crowd, the grassroots level workers, have also been showcasing their support. And at O. Paneerselvam's residence at Greenways Road, we've seen a very big crowd joining him there, showcasing their support. And now we've also learned that Deepa Jayakumar, the niece of J. Jayalalitha, has also established that she is supporting Paneerselvam. So he is going to be putting all these foot forward and make Vidyasagar Rao understand that he is in a clear victory side, and it should be him who should be continuing as the Chief Minister. And we've also seen that he said that he's been forcefully removed from the CM's post. So now it will be at his side to prove that there was a forceful removal, and if he's able to showcase the evidences for the same, then we will be seeing some earth-shattering move here today.
But how will he manage to do that? Because Shashikala has said very clearly that at the time that the meeting of the MLAs took place, there was no secrecy about it. In fact, O Paneerselvam, she has claimed, was sitting right next to her and proposed her name. What kind of evidence do you think that OPS is going to carry with him?
Well, Padmaja, at least during the meeting that he had at the Marina Beach, where he had meditated for half an hour, and later when he started talking, he had very clearly said that the kind of pressure that was mounted on him through different parties, especially Sashikala's nephew and her other family members, it was clearly spoken about by O Paneerselvam, and it is only a matter of showcasing evidences for the same. And in his resignation letter, the reason said was personal, and at that time itself many doubts were being raised, and now we're being told by PH Pandian also that there will be a time when they will be coming out with more evidences to showcase that they are in the right in the side where they have been forcefully removed by the Sashikala family, and it was due to the undue pressure that was mounted on O Paneerselvam that he had taken the decision to stay aside, and these will be seen in a couple of minutes. We will be seeing that the entire issue will be panning out in a way where the entire team will be meeting Vidyasagar Rao and discussing the details and giving him the details as in the evidences as well of why he had resigned. So it's a crucial movement now. We will have to wait and watch what are the evidences that O Paneerselvam and his team of members will be showcasing, Padmaja.
Absolutely, and more interesting whether they are going to ask the governor to act on allegations that some MLAs have been taken away against their wish, those who are said to be loyal to Shashikala, because one cannot simply ignore stories about how some MLAs have literally run away from the hotel or from the bus taking them to the hotel only in an effort to try and corral them away and make sure Shashikala has the numbers to show. Akshaya.
Yes, Padmaja, we're being told that many of these 130 MLAs, many among them have been moving out of the resort. We have been getting reports from our reporters in the ground that there have been evidences where there are MLAs who are moving out and they've been forcefully taken in. In fact, we've even been trying their mobile lines continuously, and we've been seeing that none of them have been picking up, or even the few who have answered have told us that the senior party leaders have been advised by the party members not to speak to the media, which is a kind of an effort by the Sashikala side of the party to ensure that there is no jumping of ships. And even after that, we're seeing that many people are trying to change their sides and switch their allegiance. And now we're seeing that very soon here O Paneerselvam and his team of leaders will be arriving here, and all this. Padmaja, I need to point out that the expectations have mounted now. We're seeing that all the police officials have started moving towards the way through which O Paneerselvam will be entering, and also we are seeing that most of the traffic through this area is getting blocked. All the general public vehicles are getting moved in, and within minutes we are expecting O Paneerselvam to reach here, Padmaja.
And it's very interesting that after his initial few hours, the day that he went, rather the night that he went to Jayalalitha's memorial, and the morning after, when again he sharply attacked Shashikala, since then he has taken kind of a back seat just to let events play out. Is it, Akshita? Akshaya?
Well, Padmaja, it was seen that it was a shocking moment for everybody in the AIADMK side. This was something which was very unexpected. Nobody had any clue except for a few close people of O Paneerselvam. There was no word about him going to the Marina Beach itself. Only minutes before his arrival at Marina Beach, where people made to be told about this entire meeting that was going to be conducted, and it was seen that O Paneerselvam for 30 minutes had meditated near the Amma Samadhi, that is the Jayalalitha's memorial, and later had had told that there's a huge secret that he wants to relieve, and at that point he had revealed about how he was forcefully made to move out of the post that he's hosting, and also said that this was done because of Shashikala and her family's pressure that was being mounted on him. And he also said that he has enough evidences to show that there are enough party workers and party members who will be supporting him. And right now, Padmaja, we are seeing that O Paneerselvam is slowly coming towards the Raj Bhavan, and we're seeing that all the top officials have started reaching here. The convoy is already on its way, and within seconds from now, we will be seeing O Paneerselvam here at the Raj Bhavan, and this will be the first meeting Vidyasagar Rao will be having with the top bureaucrats of Tamil Nadu. And after the entire meeting that we had at the Marina Beach, where O Paneerselvam had spoken out against Shashikala and Natarajan, we have been seeing a lot of people coming here and supporting O Paneerselvam, a lot of the grassroots level workers supporting O Paneerselvam, and it is only seen that the top leadership of the AIADMK is still with Shashikala and Natarajan. And in fact, most of these MLAs, 130 odd MLAs, were yesterday taken in 3 luxury buses, and we're told that many of them are moving out of the camp as well, trying to escape is the word that we can use here, Padmaja. And in fact, we've also been told that most of these MLAs are not allowed to use their mobile phones, and most of them have been, even the few who have been interacting with us, have time and again repeated that they are not allowed to talk to the media. And I would like to bring your notice now, Padmaja, that O Paneerselvam's car is arriving within seconds. He will be entering inside the Raj Bhavan, and this will be the first meeting Vidyasagar Rao will be having with CM Paneerselvam after his Marina episode, where he had confessed that he was forcefully removed from the post of the chief ministership, and he was forced to resign as the CM of the state. And this will also be an important meeting because this will decide whether what will be the course of action next, because we are being told by the political analysts and experts in the state that Vidyasagar Rao can take into consideration this notice by O Paneerselvam that he was forcefully made to remove as the chief minister of the state. And if he can give enough evidences, then there might be a situation which we have never seen in the history of India, where a resigned chief minister whose resignation was accepted can be made the chief minister again, where he'll have to show his strength at the floor in the Legislative Assembly. And now we will have to be seeing what will happen inside, because the next meeting Vidyasagar Rao will be having will be at 7:30 with Shashikala Natarajan. Right now, O Paneerselvam and his group have entered the Raj Bhavan. Within minutes they will be with Vidyasagar Rao, and they will be discussing what they have to showcase to him, to show that he was forcefully made to resign. And the allegations that he's been making are very strong, Padmaja, and knowing very well that Shashikala has been the shadow for Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha for the last 33 years. It will be a huge issue when O Paneerselvam has stepped out and speaking like this. And we'll also be seeing that O Paneerselvam, who was made the Chief Minister twice before by J. Jayalalitha, will have to ensure that he has enough evidences to prove that Shashikala and her family have been making him or forcing him to resign, Padmaja.
All right, for now, thank you very much, Akshita and Akshaya, for joining us. We leave you with these images. It's going to be a critical meeting. Remember, it's first O Paneerselvam just reaching the Raj Bhavan. It's going to be followed by Shashikala in just a while from now. In fact, at 7:30 is when she is going to be making her way to Raj Bhavan. Is this gap given only to ensure that the two don't cross paths? We'll keep you updated on the very latest from Chennai. For now, heading into a quick break. Back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Well, another leader has been acted against by Shashikala. AIADMK's Puducherry leader Om Shakti Sagar has been removed from the party's primary membership and for alleged anti-party activities. Akshaya Nath continues to be with us. What are these anti-party activities that he has been penalized for, Akshaya?
First of all, is that the MLAs are not.
Well, Padmaja, we are being told that Om Shakti Shekhar is a person who's showed his allegiance to O Paneerselvam's side, and he's already openly said that he is in favor of O Paneerselvam, and O Paneerselvam is the Chief Minister of the state, and he was a person who was twice before chosen by Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha herself to be her successor, and that is one reason that Om Shakti Shekhar had said that he is supporting O Paneerselvam for, and then we've seen that an action has been taken today morning by the AIADMK party. The list said that he has done anti-party activities. He's acted against the interest of the party, and he's also instigated the stuff that is brought a kind of bad name for the party, is what we're being told by the AIADMK. At least the AIADMK's press release, which gave out the statement saying that he's been removed, had quoted these instances, Padmaja. And it is seen that this is not the first person. We have been seeing in the last 48 hours that many senior leaders who have been showcasing their support for O Paneerselvam have been removed. In fact, when O Paneerselvam was removed from his treasurer's post from the AIADMK party, saying that he has acted against the party's interest, and we've also seen O Paneerselvam sending out requests to every bank which has a bank account of the AIADMK party, saying that they're not supposed to be releasing any funds, and this message has been sent out to the various banks in the capacity of O Paneerselvam being the treasurer of the party. And he has also said that being a person installed into the party by Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha, he will be presiding over the party. He will be taking the calls in the party, Padmaja.
All right, and in fact, if anything, now there is a sizable support to the OPS camp as well. Are you sensing more crossovers in the days to come, Akshay?
Well, Padmaja, at least Sashikala Natarajan has the fear that there will be many more jumping ships. That is one of the reasons why most of these MLAs were directly transferred to different localities, very different unknown localities, it has to be mentioned. And most of these MLAs were made to shut down themselves away from the media coverage. They've been asked particularly to not talk to the media. In fact, most of the senior party leaders that we have been in touch with have been telling us that they've been instructed not to talk to the media, and this is one of the instructions given by the senior party leaders. And also we saw that there was a plan of sending all the 130 MLAs late last night to Delhi, where they were supposed to be meeting the president, and also it was in an effort to put pressure on Vidyasagar Rao, who's the governor of the state and who had not come to Chennai to swear in Sashikala Natarajan as the chief minister. So there is a fear within the party, at least among the senior leaders, and Padmaja, we are getting news that there might be more people who will be switching sides, because one of the information that we've got is a few of the MLAs who had been taken to these luxury hotels have escaped, if I can say, or moved out from those luxury hotels and are out of the camp and are saying that they might be pushing towards O Paneerselvam camp.
All right, for now, Akshay, thank you very much. In fact, remember, even as we speak, O Paneerselvam is inside the Raj Bhavan, presenting his side of the entire event that has taken place over the last couple of days. At 7:30, Shashikala is expected to do the same. Will we finally see an end to this impasse? You'll hear it first, as always, on India Today.